if I have to pre-arm the stick in any way, that is a tell. That might stop my preemption. It allows them to intervene. And I have to do additional things. I should be able to use the stick from the point in which the stick is naturally carried in the first instance. So the majority of Bonafonte's stick system has you holding the stick like so. So with a small amount of the stick sticking out of the top. And obviously if you've got a shorter or screamer stick, it won't touch the ground, but you can imagine it's here. So it's changing from the hand over the weapony bit. If I put my hand over this, great for walking, terrible for whacking people. Yeah? I want at least an inch of that weapon out the top, here. So it still looks and feels natural, but I can use it. First instance, so the free guard is essentially changing from walking with the stick to having the stick somewhat pre-armed. Yeah? I've sensed this is a slightly dodgy area. I've transitioned my grip to be something like this. And the initial parts of the system are essentially standard preemptive striking. So if you've not been able to de-escalate and all the other wonderful things that you should and could do, right. If I decide I need to strike you with this stick, to adjust from this into any great bloody posture of whacking with the stick, or thrusting with the stick, these are big overt movements. And they're likely to get you punched in the face, because all this will happen probably at this range. So what we want is the idea of A, being able to disguise the stick. Having our stick here, and having our conversation like so. So I've disguised the intention of me using the stick. I've used my hand like we do in the fence. I've had the discussion. I might be pushing, I might be gesturing, I might be placating, I might be doing any other thing that matches the words coming out of my mouth. But essentially what we're going to be looking at is using the stick. You just have that by your side for now. Using the stick as a preemptive striking tool in one of three directions. The first, and again, a little bit of lean is natural. We've got a stick. The first is quite simple. We're going to hook with the stick. It's the same as a normal hook with a bit of stick sticking out the end, because it's a short, fast arc to use the stick from here. There is very little preemption, very little preemptive cues for him to clock onto. Simply, bang, we land the hook straight off. The second is that it comes straight up the pipe. Now this could be under the jaw or into the throat. Bonafonte advises some type of grip for this. So again, from here, immediately striking under the jaw or into that throat as the force level requires. So all I'd like you to do for now, just with your partners, and again, hold these things a little bit away from you, get the idea of conversing with the stick, masking where the stick is coming from. So my body, my 6 stone, 7 stone, 9 stone, petite, frail body has covered where this stick is, right? And we're going to get used to the idea of just punching with it, whether that is a punch straight up the middle, or a punch from the side. And again, I will orientate here to allow myself to hook. Talking, boom. We're just landing this here. And all of the integrity you would otherwise have in a normal hook, moving your hip, moving your mass, moving your body weight, are all included. All we've done is weaponize the end of it. This is the fastest way to bring the stick into combat. I can then move into getting the added benefit of this as a lever. But in the first instance, knowing I can take it from a utilitarian tool into a hook or into a straight, these are the simplest ways to bring the thing. It's Bonafonte's first lesson. Go from walking with a stick to having it pre-armed, talk to people, and if you need to strike, hook, straight. Nice and simple. Give that a go with your partners. Get a focus mitt, get a pad, get something in the way.